Hi, I'm Cassie,
And I'm Nick.
and we are studying abroad in Hong Kong at University of Hong Kong. Today our video is going to talk a little bit about our classes and courses here at HKU.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about some of the expectations that we came into Hong Kong with and some of the things that we learned. First, we're going to talk about course registration. Here in Hong Kong, course registration is classes are usually picked 1 week before they actually start. So it uses the same exact system that ISU uses online. But we found that when it comes to picking classes, you need to pick more classes than you'll actually take because local and full-time students are given priority in the classes over you. So I think we both had to go through 10, 15 different classes.
Yeah, it's very competitive getting into classes, so just pick more than you need. And you will register for classes 1 week before they start instead of like at ISU where you register a lot in advance.
Yes.
And the overall difficulty of classes so far, it has been harder than ISU in general. They just have very different expectations than at ISU. The structure of the class is very different in general. Instead of having class like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, they have class like one lecture a week that's pretty long, and then they'll have like a tutorial or a lab depending on if you're in a science class.
Yes. So when it comes down to homework, we have found that there's not much busy work. When we were at ISU and we took classes there, we would oftentimes have homework every week, every 2 weeks that was due, and this would be a decent percentage of your grade. Here, you are taught mainly to the test. So I know, at least in my experiences, my classes, most of them, 75% of the class grade is weighted in the final. So that can be kind of difficult and kind of a shock compared to ISU.
Yeah, they really do not give busy work. There's no quizzes or small assignments along the way to make sure that you understand the material. It's really just big projects or a big test that you work towards throughout the semester, which means you do have to be very disciplined. They're not going to quiz you to make sure that you understand the material. You really have to have a lot of self-discipline to make sure you're working every single week towards studying for the big final or the big test.
Yes.
Their teaching method is very different. They just sort of present the material to you, and you're expected to take notes and sort of memorize that. It's a lot of independent learning, and students in the classes do not really ask questions like back home. No one really raises their hand. They're sort of scared to raise their hand in class and ask questions or answer questions, so we really find ourselves being the only people they answer questions in class.
Yes.
But don't be shy because the teachers do like it. A lot of the students would just prefer to speak to the professor in private instead of in front of the whole class.
Exactly. So you talked about the syllabus.
Yeah, the syllabus or the syllabi in classes are very different. They don't really spell out all of their expectations in great detail like at ISU. They just sort of give you very vague instructions for your assignments and for what to expect for the class. I feel like at ISU they really explain things in great detail, and here it's more, you just have to kind of figure it out on your own and ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. I have 2 classes that didn't even have formalized syllabi. So you just kind of got to go along with it and ask your teacher where the point distribution is and what is to be expected. In our classes, at least I've noticed, I know you have too, broken English is pretty prevalent.
Among the professors, it's very different from ISU. We came here, and the website says that all of the teachers speak English, but it's very broken English, and it's very difficult to adjust to, but we have been getting used to it. It just takes time.
Yes.
Really. But a lot of the teachers do speak broken English, so don't expect to come here and have it be just like ISU. English is their second language in most cases, so just keep that in mind.
Well, I think that about covers everything.
Yeah, that's everything we wanted to talk about today. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you in about a month.
Bye.
Bye.